Perhaps one day we will live in a world where we don't have to deal with cords and cable clutter. And worse yet, a number of proprietary cables that will only work with one device connected to another device. It's an absolute nightmare to navigate. And so recently I was given the opportunity to take a look at a few different products from Moshi. They sent me their mini DisplayPort to HDMI adapter that also passes audio through. So if you have a mini DisplayPort and you want an HDMI out, this is the one to get. I've seen they also have the mini DisplayPort to VGA adapter. They also have a FireWire 800 to 400 adapter. Surprisingly, this one has come in handy, very, very handy. And I think I've got, I think Moshi HDMI, that's the short link, or go.tagjag.com/Moshi HDMI for more information on the HDMI adapter. I'm hoping that one day we'll get past this, needing adapters. I don't know when it's going to happen. There have been governmental regulations that, maybe not in the United States, but certainly across the world, mandating this is the only way that you can connect one device to another. In many cases, USB would suffice. And there are times that it wouldn't. When we're talking about pushing a lot of bits down the channel, HDMI, video and audio, would do likely fantastically better than the traditional USB, or the Universal Serial Bus, USB. But isn't wireless bad for your health, asks Inyusha Thug. I would say that the evidence is not conclusive yet about wireless killing us. We probably do things to our bodies that are far worse than wireless signals bouncing off and going through us. Just saying. Everyone should use mini display, says I use IMAX RV. Well, of course he's going to say that. Or she. I don't know. Could be either one. Should the iPad and every iOS device be made to open source and freely changeable like Android? No, it shouldn't. And I've talked about that in a completely different video. But you want to talk about adapting. There's never going to come a point where we're going to be able to interoperate with anything and everything in a variety without dealing with some kind of clutter. I think wireless should happen within my lifetime. I don't know. One could hope, though, that, with adapters, we're just bridging the gap to something that is far greater, and the future will be wireless. All the way down to even inductive charging, placing a device on a table and then automatically having it charge. And, the idea of even keeping track of battery life may very well be a thing of the past in another 50 years. One could hope. That's my thoughts. I think that, or I could hope that one day we will no longer need the adapters and that the future will be wireless.